Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you, good day. Welcome to the Saturday cruise stream, where I'm joined today by Celia.
Hello.
And that's it for now. Everybody else is either sleeping or busy. But if you joined us last week, you would know that we have found the tar pits, which we required to build the new building materials here in Valheim since the update. You would also know that tar pits is not as simple to farm as we first expected.
It's filled with a bunch of little blobby bosses.
And in fact, I think we had an easier time with the Lich King than we did with these things. Because they will stun lock you, slow you, and just beat you to death with their black vomit. Fun times. And they're like pretty resistant to almost anything. That's what we could tell so far. So off stream, I built this very, very small, simple shack with a teleporter. It's called Tar Pit. And Celia right now is at her base getting materials together to build. Why is there a piece of wood there? Getting ready to build the connecting portal. So when we die, we could just simply port over and get our stuff. And hopefully, when the rest of the crew joins in, hopefully soon, they could just hop on over to help us farm these things. And Celia did come up with a plan on how to deal with these things, hopefully more easily, which involved the Loxes. And is that a mosquito? That's a mosquito. Okay. Did it see me yet? No, it's flying away. Is it gonna get attacked by the tar pits? I don't think he noticed it. Let's see if I could get it. Yep. Got it in one. I'm a crack shot archer. Oh. Okay. Don't want to get those Loxes because they're in between the tar pit and our house. Well, our house is in between them and the tar pit. So let me build a little fire next to the shack because it's pretty close to the water, so chances are you're going to get wet once you kind of pour it in. And I hope give us some little bit of comfort.
I suppose you got 10 fine wood at your base, huh?
Probably not. Let's see. I could get a fine wood here. If you want to change the name of one of your current portals to Tar Pit, I could teleport over there and give you the fine wood.
Okay, I'm almost at the Nexus. For some reason, I kind of like sort of forgot that I could just run over there. I mean, port over there, so I'm running over there instead. But yeah, I'll do that.
Wow. It's like you really need to balance your stamina food and your HP food items. It's like I got where you going, log? Stop. I ate a bunch of HP food items to try to handle the tar pit, but my stamina is so low. Alright, I only got 7 pieces of fine wood so far. You need 20, right?
Yeah, let's see. Oh wait, I have 20 in my inventory.
Oh. What am I doing this for?
Oh, I thought I needed 30 for the portal.
Well, if we get some extra fine wood then.
I forgot to bring a hammer. I don't have materials for a hammer. Let's see, I can find some on the ground somewhere around here, right?
Probably find some wood laying around, yeah.
I think you need a couple rocks too.
Do you need rocks for a hammer? Because I thought it was more like a mallet.
That's what the picture looks like.
Oh, you need 2 rocks, 3 wood. Oh, that's easy to get. Put the extra fine wood in here. The rocks, you don't really carry that around. Let's... There's... The rain won't put out the fire. Can I put a cooking spit on there? Yeah, I just need wood for that. I mean, maybe we might end up using it. It adds to the comfort, or at least the fire does.
I think you need a fire to get the resting bonus at all, right?
I know it helps. Okay, I want to get comfort level 3, and I gotta stand in this one very particular spot, and it went away. Maybe I should have spilled more. Maybe I should build a floor. Let me get that wood back. That's not right. Oh, pick that up. I need to destroy this and rebuild it.
Okay.
It sounds so terrifying when you activate the portal. It sounds like a banshee screaming.
Alright, where's my corpse?
I just heard some goblins. Careful out there.
I'm still worried about the tar pit guys that kind of sort of forgot goblins existed.
It has nighttime, so they're going to be out and about. Up, and they're right by the shack. Okay. Got to deal with this before they destroy it. Okay, was it just the one? They usually run around in pairs. I think it was just the one. Nope, I hear more. Where are they? Oh, I see you. Missed. Got him. Alright. These are low-level goblins. Not a problem. So you got your stuff?
Yeah. Can I squeeze in?
Oh, you need help? Is that a goblin over there? Ouch! What did you shoot me with?
Okay, I'll come back for the rest of my stuff later. I got all the important parts.
Okay, I got this guy. Where you at? You need help?
I'm okay. I'll try to come help you soon.
I already took out this goblin. I just want to make sure you're not being chased by any more goblins. I put a chest by the shack, or inside the shack, so go ahead and dump your stuff in there. We should probably build some torches. In fact, I wonder if hitting the tar creatures with torches does like bonus damage.
If I remember right, I was able to do good damage with fire arrows, but I think like torches themselves isn't that great. I think I tried hitting them with the torch, I don't remember though.
I don't know where we got this necktail from, but I'm cooking it up. Do you need food?
Oh my god, I had food in my corpse.
What's on your mind? I could hear you thinking.
I was wondering if I should go back to base to make more fire arrows. I got an okay-ish supply of needle arrows.
Well, if you want to restock on items, now's a good time to do it.
I guess I could restock my resting bonus too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. This shack's not going to give us anything.
Sorry about the awkward portal placement. Getting us mid-sprint.
No worries, this place is getting pretty filled up. Why am I not getting a resting bonus here?
In the Nexus?
Yeah.
I think there's no fire.
Oh, so you need a campfire to get the resting bonus. I thought that just helped. close that door. I got a plus 10 bonus here in my tavern. Let me take a seat. Right, I completely forgot to move that cauldron closer. In fact, let me do that now. Let's see. There, now I could reach it. Let's see how we're doing on. I really need to start restocking my food and potion supplies. But I got my resting bonus up. How are you doing?
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, well, you should make poison resistant potions since they're kind of poisonous. I don't have any.
I think I have a few in my tavern.
Let me put some.
I got 2, exactly 2.
Let me get started making some more, so when we run out of those, we'll have some. Okay.
What were the ingredients for it again?
For the meat base, it needs 10 honey, 5 thistle, 1 necktail, and 10 coal. I got that. I don't have a necktail.
Does it have to be raw?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go out. I got plenty of honey if you need honey. I got so much honey.
Me too.
I'm gonna put this tar in this box up here. Don't need to be carrying that around. Where am I putting my gold? Oh, I got a box filled. Here. Go in there. Don't need to be carrying those around. Still have your old wooden shield and mace, and bronze mace. Put that there. Put this here. Alright. Let's see if I can find some necks. Need to get some resin too, my torches are going out. Oh, here's a neck.
They're always all over the place anytime you don't want their delicious tails.
How many necktails do you need for a meat base?
Just one.
Alright, let's take care of a few dwarves. I'll take us another neck. One of the advantages of having a base by the water. Plenty of necks. Usually. But their tails seem to disintegrate once I smash them. So they're not dropping it. Except for that one. They might be eating their tails out of spite at just as they die. Are there no more necks around here? Oh, there goes another one. I'll make sure you guys don't sink too deep. Ah, got you another tail. So there's 2 tails so far. Do necktails float in water, or do they sink?
I think they float. I'm not sure. Well, now's a good time to find out, because I got 2 tails too, so if it turns out they sink, it's not too bad.
Is that a fish? Oh yeah, There's been fish in this game, but wait, you can fish in this game.
Hmm.
How do you fish in this game? It's like, what do you catch exactly?
You catch.
Because I
Well,
don't
you
remember
get,
ever cooking fish in this game.
you get a
Yeah.
fish item. Oh hi, Cranky.
Oh, hey,
There-
Cranky, this startled me.
You can totally cook fish on the campfire, and then you can combine them with barley to make fish wraps.
Okay, I remember the fish wraps. I don't know why I remember fish wraps, but not cooked fish.
I remember you. I think you bought me a fishing pole. I haven't used it yet though.
All right, I'm gonna go over to your base to give you the neck tails. I only got 2. So, Cranky,
Yeah.
did you read what I put up in the Discord about what's going on today?
Not really, because for some reason I'm having trouble starting up Valheim. I basically already reinstalled it like 3 times, and every time I start it up, it says like, stops responding, and then it just loads endlessly.
Try validating your files. Celia, where you at? Okay, well, you just ran right past me. Okay, I'm gonna drop the necktails on you. Oh, I got 3 of them. Boom, there you go. Alright, so, have you seen any bit of the stream last week, Cranky? We found the tar pits.
I know.
Got our asses kicked by the tar pits. We now have a portal in a little shack near the tar pits, so we can just teleport over there. And we're just going to farm some tar.
The thing is,
we're gonna need a ton
I
of it.
saw last time that the tar pits were aggressive against everything,
Yes.
including the gremlins.
Yes.
Is it not an idea to lead gremlins towards it in the hope that they will kill the tar?
The tar murders the gremlins.
Oof.
It's like we were getting chased by the goblins, and then like the goblins started fighting the tar. They got wrecked. Wasn't even close. I almost felt bad for these guys. It was so bad.
To be honest, they got it coming.
But I did notice that when we accidentally lured one of the tar pits to the Loxes destroyed the tar blobs. So we're going to try to lure some of the tar blobs over to the Loxes, or vice versa.
I think it's easier to lead the Loxes to the tar pits because Loxes are faster.
Yeah, just, we just got to make sure we don't get killed by the Loxes in the process.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
you
probably
will be
easier to avoid than getting killed by the tars.
Yeah.
Alright, well, whenever you're ready, like, the new portal is called Tar Pit. It's in the Nexus, hidden, like, behind one of the stairs.
Yeah, the moment I get this fixed, then yeah. I don't know why it's acting this way. But to be honest, I had the same with Remnant, and suddenly Remnant is fixed.
I haven't played Remnant in a long time.
Yeah. I literally joined, and apparently they have now like outfit skins, so you can wear one outfit and make it look like another.
Here you go.
Oh, it's kind of like Final Fantasy Clamors.
Yeah.
Or Warcraft Transmogs. Jeez, you bleed a lot, Celia. It's just splattered all over the place.
Hey, some of that from whatever the mosquito ate before me. Okay, I see a Lox over here by the tar pit.
Wait, make sure you're all fed up. Got enough food in your belly.
One of my previous meals is flickering.
Yeah, so Cranky, what I found out with what they're doing with the food now is you really, really need to balance the health food and the stamina food. Because earlier I went all tanking and ate a whole bunch of health food, but my stamina was pathetic. And I was I was getting tired after just a few swings. So you really need to try to balance things out. Celia, stop following. No, nope, it's coming back after you. Huh. Tar blobs aren't popping up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I see a loot thing. That's actually kind of near the locks.
Yeah, I think that's one of the goblins, but I'm not sure.
Maybe if I shoot the locks from this angle, we could get it to run across the tar pit.
Oh, there is actually a tar next to the.
Oh, he's just going to go around the tar pit. Where are the blobs?
Talking about with that Final Fantasy, I managed to find out on that Square Enix account thing. Apparently, I have a character. I cannot, for the life of me, remember playing it.
What kind of character? Is it a Lalafell?
I looked up the name. It was a broad build dude.
Whoa! That tar pit's deeper than I thought. That locks this one right in there. He's just covered in tar now. But
Why is the top position?
there's no blobs.
Hmm.
Wait, he's not going towards our shack, is he?
No. We're just like going back to this farm.
Would be funny though.
It is stuck in the tar. Okay, here, can I mine it out? Ah! Okay. How do I get it out of there then?
Is that actually the tar monster or?
No, I don't know. It's like there's a bump there, and it says like E to pick up, but then it says that it's stuck in tar. How do we pry it out? Do you have a hoe? Here, I think I have a hoe. Here we go. Nope, still stuck. Huh. Curious.
Let's see. Account types on that.
Yeah, I'm not getting like damage from hitting it. Like damage numbers.
Can I actually? Huh.
Normally, don't you get damage numbers pop up even if you're like punching a boulder or something?
Let's find out because I forget.
I just punched a boulder,
Okay.
0 popped up.
Okay, so
Apparently
damage in
I
it is
was-
not it. Go on, Cranky, I'm sorry.
No, I've just again with Final Fantasy. Apparently, I was a level 34 Marauder.
You didn't pick up warrior class? Such a noob. So
Shut up.
you got all the way up to 34 and you can't remember?
Apparently, I'm also level 34 Miner. Why can I not remember playing this game?
Are you sure?
Do you think maybe it was your brother playing your account?
Oh no, my brother does not like MMOs.
Maybe he does, but he doesn't want you to know about it, so he's been playing in secret.
No, if it does not involve constant like action, he won't do it. He's a guy that basically gets bored when they're actually explaining plot in movies.
Well, maybe that explains why he only made it up to level 34.
Yeah, but then why did he do Miner and 29 Blacksmith and 27 Armorer?
Masochism?
Level 20 Leatherwork?
It's not that tough to get to. Wait, but
20 leaves?
so you did all of that, and you can't remember any of it.
I'm kind of worried about myself, I will be honest.
Something seems pretty sus there, Cranky.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna need to look up how do we get the tar out of there because the blobs aren't coming out.
Yeah, I picked up one tar.
Minions.
Like that piece of loot next to the locks actually was a tar.
Mounts. The chocobo, but I think that is literally one of the most basic ones you can get.
Yeah, you could get that going along the story quest line.
Yeah, profile. Marauder. Grand Company Storm Corporal. I don't know how well that is.
Storm Corporal?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not too high, but you gotta actively try to achieve that. That's not something you get passively.
I might need to send my brother a message. Race. Rugradin?
What?
Can I actually just send you an image of how the
Yeah, go ahead and send me an image.
Apparently he looks like this.
Oh,
Kind of
the Galka.
build.
Well, in Final Fantasy XI, they're called Galka. In this game, I know I'm going to mispronounce it. I think it's Rofigan.
Yeah, something like that. Guardians, not all the traders. I don't know what that means. City state. That one pirate state. Lemsa.
Limsa Lomensa.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where he's... Well, if he's playing a Marauder, he starts there. That's the place where everybody loves to roleplay.
Well, it looks like he has purely things for stats.
The internet said we had to drain the tar out of the tar pit.
Yeah, saying like dig deep. Alright. Time to drain the tar.
Also, Coco, I have good news with the D&D cards, Magic D&D cards I got.
Oh, you're going to do a pack opening stream?
Oh no, I already opened like half of them.
Well, you still got the other half to the stream.
Yeah.
And I know like a while ago you're thinking about doing being a streamer. Pack opening is really popular.
Yeah, but the one good news is I got a flump.
You got a flump?
Yep, I got a flump and I got very happy about that.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Fuck all those legendary creatures, I got a flump. I got my priorities set. So you really have to drain the tar.
Yeah, that's what Celia and I are working on now.
Wait, look at the tar. Can you see like a slight indent in like the shimmer?
In the shimmer?
Yeah, if you see like the gloss over the tar pit, there is some weird dent in there, so I think it worked. It's working. Either that or it's a shadow.
I can tell it's draining because it's going down into my trench.
Yep.
I kind of want to say, I think that's the first time I ever seen that actually in a game, that you have to drain it in such a way.
Technically Minecraft has stuff like that.
Well, Minecraft has a source block and then it flows from that. And if you remove the source block, everything moves.
Don't have enough stamina for this. And now it's raining. I wonder what causes those enemies to spawn in the tar pits. Because I want to try to avoid doing whatever that is.
I wonder if they don't respawn.
Because that would make the stream a lot less exciting than I expected it was going to be if they don't respawn. Although, I don't think I would mind.
Christ, that's... Still don't overpower the card, like, Christ. Also with the new D&D cards you have also class cards that gives benefits. And it even makes blue decks even more annoying.
Oh my god. Fucking
Because you have
2x.
1, 2, and 3, and you have to spend mana to level up. Legit, level 1 of the wizard class is you have no maximum hand size. Meaning you can have
Yeah.
as much cards if you want in your hands.
That seems a little bit OP.
Second level is less OP. When this becomes level 2, draw 2 cards. That is, yeah, you have to spend 3 mana for that. But level 3, spend 5 mana. And that is literally, whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control.
I just popped one of the tars and I got, how many tars did I get?
Oh wait, can we get a hole now? Ooh, okay, got 4 from
Ooh.
that. That one's still stuck.
Stuck on top.
Okay, so I'm getting like 4 a pop.
Well, that one seems like it had a bunch.
But, yeah.
Well, I think if once it pops out, and even when it's sparkly, if it lands in the tar, then it still it gets stuck in.
It still looks... It looks nice that you literally have to drain it. Coco, make sure that you don't suffocate in there because you have 0 stamina.
Don't think I took too much damage. My lungs can handle some tar. What the hell was that sound?
Sorry, that was me activating the Aether buff by accident. Cause
Oh yeah, if you don't hear that sound often, it'll terrify you.
Yeah, and it happened like right behind me.
Did you at least get the buff?
No.
No.
Dang. So
Whoa,
apparently
that
not
added a ton.
meant to.
And now the tar's stuck.
Christ. How many?
I accidentally aggroed the locks.
Wait, I have a mimic? Huh. Mimic, 2 mana, no color specific. Either sacrifice and add 1 mana of any color, or it becomes an 3/3 creature until end of turn. Roll the dice. The dungeons, do an elimination, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. How many card packs do I actually have left?
Enough for a stream.
16. And seeing that a lot of those streams are like hundreds and hundreds of packs,
Now you can
and they
take your
have like a
time.
nice, decent card view from above, which I don't.
Well, you know, you gotta practice. Start out small, then you go big. Don't compare yourself to the top streamers right away, Frankie. That's just gonna do me from the start. And you don't need to do like a 10-hour stream, you know. I'm sure Caramel and Starking would love to watch you do a pack opening stream. And then you take one of the rare cards, you cut a circle part out of it, and make it a token for your D&D games.
And then they will flip the shit. Oh, I think that
You know you want to do that.
for chaos purposes, yes. But if I ever would to legit do that, I would do it like with a card that's not that rare.
No, what you do is, you get the super rare card, then you make a fake copy of it, but don't tell anybody it's a fake copy. And then you ruin the fake copy of the card.
People call me evil. Christ.
It's all for the views. Get them clicks. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Patreon.
Nice. What Patreon?
Or buy me a coffee. Is it coffee or coffee?
Perfect. Boardholder.
Collect the
A
link
lot
to
of
my
these
GoFundMe.
cards are literally like when it dies, when it deals damage, or when it enters, gain an artifact, and when you sacrifice an artifact, gain a mana of any color. A lot of cards that have that thing. Air Cold Elemental. When Air Cold Elemental enters the battlefield, return up to one other creature to its owner's hand. Of course, it's a blue card. I do like that the cards with like the alternative art are like the old D&D drawings style.
Oh, I gotta take a look at these. Because I actually have like a first edition D&D monster manual. Like one of my
I can
ex-girlfriends bought
send-
that for me.
I can send you an image of the... which one is this? Baneful Beholder, if you want.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
and send me the image and I'll compare it to what I got in the D&D book soon.
Yeah, basically while I'm waiting for Valheim basically to fix the shit, I'm basically just sorting these in color and putting the colorless ones aside because I'm like, I don't know
Celia,
where
be
to
careful
put
that
this.
torch around the tar.
Tar burns, but it doesn't burn like most people think it does.
Yeah, but we're currently in the tar.
Yeah, so.
And we're covered in it. And we're flammable. Covered in more flammable stuff.
No,
Focus
I'm
just-
confirming your resting bonus.
I gotta go back to my base to repair my pick soon.
I'll do that too.
I'm still surprised that they haven't placed anything of like explosives in the game that actually can terraform the land.
Yet. I'm waiting for mod support to come into this game.
Oh Christ, yes. Well, I have seen some streamers that, especially VTubers, that basically were able to put their models into the game. So they could play as themselves. Imagine a Valheim, a fucking space marine walking around.
I would love to do that.
Ooh, and
We would have to play
Alternative-
Space Wolves. That is the only option.
yes. And hollow, at least, how do we call it the cards that are actually deliberately like shiny?
The holograms?
Yeah.
Holographic or
An holographic legendary creature.
nice.
Wait, I have a tombstone over here? I see the skull and crossbones symbol, but I don't see a tombstone.
It can be that
They
maybe on
don't-
the rock.
They don't take them away automatically now.
Oh,
Skeleton token creature. Lost Mine of Vandelver.
Vandal. That is an old school D&D module
The-
that they keep
I have
releasing.
the D&D starter set and that has that campaign.
I got that too. In fact, I was going to I was borrowing some elements of it for some of my games.
I do like these dungeon cards, to be honest.
Like aside from the Pandelver, there's another module called Mines of Cragmar. That's where Cragmar got his name.
I also just noticed that you can actually teleport with the tar, which makes me very happy. It's legit only the metals you cannot teleport with.
Yep.
Which I don't get, but
I guess they wanted to give people a purpose to sail around the world. Like if you could just teleport the metals, like all you got to do is get to a spot once, build teleporters, and then boats become kind of pointless.
Oh, it is raining hard. We got like 45-degree rain here.
is that the angle or the temperature?
Angle.
Oh, thank God. Because as a European, I immediately thought in Celsius, and I was like 45 degrees. Rain. That's warm.
Heck yeah.
Alright, got my stamina food now. Gonna go back to mining. Get them tar.
First time. A latte.
Okay, I need to find
And
that
the dark basilisk.
one spot in my house where I get 11 comfort.
Oh, I forgot to get the resting bonus. Damn it. Oh well.
You had one job, Coco.
I have multiple jobs.
Never went to dry it. Wild shape. Find the path.
Oh, I hear goblins. I don't see them though.
Did you hear the giggle or?
Yeah, I heard the goblins yelp.
Maybe they're in the dark pit.
Let's see.
You got the tar pit pretty shallow now.
I don't see any
Also,
goblins down there.
Also, I sent you the art of the alternative art.
Let me take a peek.
Might be a little bit more detailed than like.
Oh, that is
Old
way
school
more
art.
detailed than what I got.
Yeah.
And as soon as I don't have to worry about this locks. Was that? Oh, the locks have been taking out the goblins for us. But now the locks is inside the tar pit. Oh, that's a skeleton over there.
Maybe. I was just about to say, maybe the skeleton gets the logs out of the tar pit. I do like the subtle references with some of these cards.
Okay, let me grab my first edition D&D Monster Manual. Where is it?
For
Hopefully
example, I
it'll
have
be
here.
the locks when my back is turned.
I'm giving Monk of the Open Hand. You hear something on your watch. +2 mace.
Alright. So this is a reprint of like the old school first edition. You know what? I just realized I don't have my camera turned on, so I can't show this to anybody. And I don't want to turn on my camera because I don't feel like it. So that's something I can show you guys next time.
Yeah.
I gotta do this entire stream to showing old D&D modules.
Yeah. I do like the alternative art.
What? Blob monster? Or tar
I think
monster?
I think so.
Yep.
The tar.
It spawned. Where's that locks? I'm slowed. Okay.
I do want to say it is yeah, Flamf. Sorry. It is the best to actually watch the stream on Glamesh because that has the smallest.
Yep, that's FTL
Delay.
streaming for you.
Yeah.
Stream on
Oh, for
Glamesh. Get FTL.
What-
Oh, almost no
What does
delay.
Flamf do again? Flamf. Flying Defender.
Really? The locks is nowhere to be found.
There
The
he
hell?
is.
Oh, wait,
He's
there he
in
goes.
the
I see him.
You're literally walking towards it.
Okay. Celia, bring it towards the locks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't melee it. We learned that mistake last time.
Why shouldn't you melee it?
Because,
there's a
because
lot
that
of-
means you have to get close to it, and if you get close to it, that happens to you. You pop into a tombstone. And the tar blob died. Did you poison it?
It was on fire or something.
I think I
think-
hit it with a silver arrow, but I wasn't sure if I hit or not.
It got it did have particle effects coming off it, to be honest.
Alright, so I avenged your death.
Yay. I helped.
I am quickly gonna Google to see if like maybe fire is like a weakness of them. Because you would think that would be the case.
Yeah, I think it is, but I think they're really resistant to both piercing and blunt.
Does tar regenerate in tar pits? Nope, you drain it and you move on.
What the hell? There's like this small flat plane of tar hovering over my head. Fix it, wildcard.
You sure that's not like a fog?
Nope, it's not a fog. Check out the stream.
Huh. Visual bug. Oh Christ. Okay, I'm gonna click share. I was like tar blobs, and I was referred to Reddit. There's a video of a guy literally being chased by like easily 100 of the Great Dwarfs. With the caption, "I guess I die then." I will place it in media. I don't know if it has not, but damn.
We took a bigger hole than I expected.
Tar blob.
It's called. The actual enemy name is Growth.
Yeah, and oh, there is also a trophy of them. Why growth if they're literally tar blobs?
I guess they grow out of the.
They're gross of tars.
Oh, apparently they're classified as undead.
What?
Well, if you think about where tar comes from, that does make sense.
Yeah, that also explains why it literally attacks everything around it.
And maybe they're weak to spirit damage. That's probably why my silver arrow did so much damage to it.
Weak to blunt and fire. Resistance.
Oh, they are not weak to blunt. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie. I smashed one of those things with my hammer, like my big two-handed hammer, and it did nothing.
Yeah, I feel like
Are you sure that the hammer is blunt?
The hammer's definitely blunt, and I remember smacking him with my mace too and not getting anything.
Well, the wiki. I'm just reading off the wiki.
Yeah, I feel like
And the wiki can be edited by everybody, but weak to blunt and fire. Hey, fire. Resistance to frost, pierce, and slash, and immune to poison and stagger.
That part seems right. I feel like I was definitely doing more damage with my axe than with my mace that does both pierce and blunt.
Huh. Remember the last time when I said like when you read something, you suddenly have like a realization of like, yeah, that actually makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The stone golems are very weak to pickaxe.
Yep. Oh, damn it! Another one spawned. Oh, it's wrecking me. Get out of there! Get out of there! I just noticed it's like bones sticking out near the tar pits. Didn't notice that before.
Yeah,
Those belong to you, Celia?
I do want to say that the trophy of them has like weird bones sticking out. Spawning. Groups can spawn in groups of 5 when tar pits generate after they killed. 2 will spawn each hour, even if the tar pit is drained.
And then we could keep farming them. Although they only drop 1 tar when they die. Damn it! Lox!
Yeah, and
whoa. Is the Lox gonna finish them for me?
Or
Oh, whoa.
Also,
Yeah, and it's dead.
also, apparently the reason why the Lox is so strong against them is because Lox does blunt damage.
Yeah, I still don't believe it. The Lox do
Also-
Lox damage, that's why it is.
Yeah.
They're weak to Loxes.
Gallery. Growth trophy 10%. NPCs. You have Hugin, which is the bird is always like, hey, that is this stuff. You have the merchant. Holstein is the locks of the merchant. And we have creepy Odin over here.
I think if you dig down near it, then that just makes the items go deeper too.
Also, Cuckoo, you said that we will be able to farm the blobs. They still only spawn 2 every hour.
I wouldn't say it was a good farm. And if they're only going to drop 1 per blob, it's not going to be worth it. This is going to be another one of those like metal kind of situations where we just got to keep moving around the world.
Would it have been a good idea to just make one big pit and then connect it to the tar?
Yeah, that would have been the smarter thing to do. But we didn't think about that before.
I thought of it.
You thought about it after the fact.
No, look at my trench over here.
That's my trench. Your trench is over there.
Yeah, over here. That's what I was trying to indicate, but I couldn't jump over here fast enough.
Yeah.
Is this water or tar? Where's water?
How did water get in there?
It was raining earlier.
Well, let's keep digging deeper over here.
Maybe because you're close to the coast?
Nope. Yeah, Cranky's right. We found a well. That's what we found.
What happens if tars and water basically meet?
Well, let's find out. Because I know in real life, they don't really mix. I think water just floats to the top of the tar.
Hmm.
Other games like this tell me that the tar will win. Like all the water will turn into tar.
Wait, does that mean if we actually get the tar into like the open ocean?
No, because the ocean is separate than regular water. That's how it works.
It almost looks like every time you mine that the tar just disappears.
Yeah, it's receding. It's trying to retreat.
Check this tar.
There's one easy way to drain it, to be honest. Just get some water to it.
Yeah, I think we got like tarry water now.
Yep, now Coco started up.
There it goes. Now it's connected. Can we get this stuff out now? Oh, we got almost all of it.
Almost there. Locks. I
think most of the rest of the items around here is just stone.
Immune to spirit. Oh, okay.
Tars are immune to spirit?
Loxes are immune to spirit, and I was like, what is immune to spirit? And it's basically silver.
That explains why my arrows don't do much to it.
Yeah, because it does just the base arrow damage, and that's it. You don't get the special effect of like, ooh,
Also explains why my hammer doesn't do much to them either. My hammer also does spirit damage.
yeah. Your pickaxe would probably do more. Yeah. Basically, if normal is 20 damage, resistant is like 2. And Loxes are immune to it. A lot of visual bugs with tar, Coco. I will admit.
Yeah, this is
Especially
very
up the
watery
walls.
tar right here.
Yeah.
But I think that might actually just be watery tar.
That's exactly what I said.
Like it doesn't just. It's not like a graphical bug that it looks like that. It's supposed to.
Hey, look on the bright side. With that watery tar, you basically have invented Coca-Cola.
No, you need cola nuts. You need cola nuts and cocaine.
With cola nuts.
That's the thing.
Hold on! I have to Google this. Cola.
It's spelled with a
Cola.
K.
Oh, like orcs. Okay. Cola. Cola nut. What? Is... No. Oh, wait. Huh?
What cola is made out of?
Huh?
Okay, I
learned
got the
something
last
today, and I don't know
tar.
how to feel about it.
It turned out put in a whole bunch of water tar into the tar, made the tar loose. So, boom, we got everything, Cilia.
Nice.
That does make sense.
We could abandon this this
cola
unnatural
nut,
disaster we
Wikipedia.
created.
Cola nut
Nice.
is
I got 6
caffeine
tars in
containing-
my inventory.
I got 61 tars, and I know we got more in the box by the shack.
Hmm.
So let's sail out and
Oh.
look for another tar pit.
As of 2016, cola recipe no longer contains actual cola nut extract.
Since 2016.
Yeah, as of 2016.
The hell's in it now?
You don't want to know. The same when talking about hot dogs. You just don't want to know.
They probably won't tell you some kind of secret recipe. Is
It's
this-
mustard, sawdust, aluminum,
It's made out of people. Really? How does it
and
taste?
silent green.
Yeah, how does that taste? Varies from person to person. That's a Futurama joke. I didn't make that up.
I know. What was that? Human jockey or something?
No, that was Soylent Cola.
Yeah.
When they went to the soda factory, he's like, "Oh, do you think what was it, Slurm is made out of people?" It's like, no, that already exists. Really? Yeah, Soylent Cola. How is it? Varies from person to person.
So,
All right, so you want to continue searching this land for another tar pit, or you want to sail to a different island? We barely looked at this place.
Yeah, let's start there.
Like, let me go back to my base and I'll repair my pick real quick.
now I'm just thinking of the 2 cannibals in the clown.
Wait, what? 2 cannibals in a clown? Oh, does this taste funny to you?
Yeah.
My health teacher back in high school said this really horrible cannibal joke. Like, these 2 cannibals, like, they find a corpse of a man. And they're like, oh, finally, a meal. So, you know what? I'll start at the feet, you start at the head, and we'll meet in the middle. So, you know, they started eating the corpse. And the guy who started the head is like, hey, this is pretty great. You know, how you doing? And the guy's like, oh, I'm having a ball. Then the other guy says, like, no, we'll stop. You slow down. You're going too fast.
I'm not smiling. Okay, yeah, that's a bad one.
It took me a second.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I wish I had teachers that made jokes like that.
Alright, I'm heading back to the tar pit portal. Are you already there, Cilia?
No, not yet.
All I had was teachers with quite a creative insults, to be honest. It was always funny to hear them. One of them was literally like, of course, every class, like every school, has like that one popular girl, and she was very annoying. So the teacher literally came up to her and he went like, "You know those little black dots on your nose? You know what those are? Brain eaters. You know what yours doing? Starving." And at the time, I was just lost my shit.
Did she get the joke though?
She was very insulted.
And I would love the idea that she didn't understand the joke.
Well, to be honest, you saw the gears turn.
It's like, you know, those are brain eaters and they're starving. If she went like, "Oh no, what do I do to save them?"
Oh Christ. To be honest, she wasn't the smartest, so it wouldn't surprise me if that would have happened.
Alright, there's a goblin village over there. Let's stay away from that. Yeah, I heard them. Did they see me? I don't think they saw me. And we know that that it only spawns in the plains, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So no point going into the Black Forest.
Oh gosh, could you imagine encountering that in the Black Forest, like early in the game?
Trolls would have been wrecked by those blobs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, trolls do blunt damage to their trees, so even though they have like so much less health than these goblins, it would have been interesting to see how that would have went.
Huh.
Like it would all depend on like who got the first swing.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Why do cannibals like people that are high?
The same reason people like pot brownies?
No, it means that the meal is baked.
Oh, I get it. Do you get it, Celia?
Because cannabis makes you have the munchies? Is that the joke?
It's because when you're smoking the marijuana, people call
Mary
you
J.
to say that you're baked because you're high. Baked is another word for saying high. And baked food is really delicious.
Oh, I thought he said big meal. I didn't hear big.
All right, I want to continue like explaining this joke to ruin it.
Please continue then.
I don't care anymore. Like I actually have more to say, but I actually bored myself with it. You know, a joke's bad when it starts when you bore yourself with your own joke.
I'm just trying to think of like, do I know any other cannibal jokes? Oh yeah, what happened to the cannibal lion?
What happened to the cannibal lion? Hold up, let me think. Nope, I'm stumped. What happened to the cannibal lion?
He had to swallow his pride.
Aw, that made me sad.
No, it's jokes sometimes do that, eh?
Here, you know, here, let's see if I can find an even worse cannibal joke. I'm gonna bing this.
Why did the cannibal eat a tightrope walker?
Why did a cannibal eat a tightrope walker?
Yeah.
Celia?
Oh, I found one.
Oh, you found a tar pit. Okay, I thought you figured out the joke.
No.
I'm on my way to you. I don't know, Cranky, why?
He wanted a balanced meal.
Alright, I got one for you. What does a cannibal... Okay. What does a cannibal...
You know, it's a bad joke, but it just got skipped.
What does a cannibal call a pregnant woman?
A Happy Meal?
A Kinder Surprise.
Ah, yeah, Kinder. I still don't understand why those are banned in America.
Because our children choke on them.
Yeah, there's just like a rule against like having items embedded in food. Like the purpose of the law is supposed to be things so like you don't, you know, fluff up bread flour with sawdust and whatnot. But
Yeah, there's a
No,
lot of different laws that kind of like apply to it, but mainly is like children's toys, like depending on like what age group you're aiming for, cannot be a certain size because they become choke hazards. And Kinder eggs, since they're meant for like small children, they technically fall underneath that law that the toys are way too small for the children.
Well, meanwhile, I'm just thinking that is literally the children have just the mentality of like, I can just shove it entirely in the mouth.
Oh,
I
that,
heard
that
that-
doesn't help.
I heard that they were like the company that makes them was working with the FDA to like make a version that was allowed. But that was a while ago, and haven't heard anything about it since.
So basically, you get a shallow chocolate egg without a toy in it. Whoop, there you go. Like Easter.
Or they just like triple the size of the egg, so they can fit bigger toys in there.
They have that in Germany, and they're fucking amazing. I think there was even an...
but then they become a different kind of health hazard.
Yeah. I
Those
think
kind are allowed.
it was... I remember in Germany, you had those... It was like the size of a fucking ostrich egg, and for some reason with like, I don't know, Chinese New Year or something, they actually had like little anime figures you could build yourself. And I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna go to Germany and get some. They were sold out everywhere.
Oh, I've been hit.
In the please, sorry.
Got him.
Be careful, because
Wait,
there's still like
what is
down
this? Is this a crystal? There's a mosquito needle stuck inside of them.
there. Oh, was that one of my arrows?
Might have been one of your arrows. Like, I didn't pick up an arrow, I just picked up the needle.
Oh.
Weird. Was there a second one? I don't see it. Oh, nope. There it goes.
There should be like 4 more by the pit. And like a bunch of goblin corpses.
It has been such a long while that I had a Kinder Surprise egg. But then again, it's literally just Kinder chocolate. Which is actually more sugar than actually chocolate.
Let me drink a potion real quick. Circle strafe. Circle strafe. Got him. Yeah, Cranky?
What are your plans for tomorrow's stream?
That depends on who shows up. Did Caramel say she was going to be able to make it or no? I think Rin said she couldn't make it, right?
Yeah.
So we could do one of my either the mercenary campaign, depending on who shows up, or we could do a cogent random game. Okay, we could ignore those goblins down there. They haven't seen us still yet. And I think that's all the tar blobs, right?
I feel like it's probably at least one more, so be cautious. Now there's an area downhill over there we could like make a trench in that direction.
And it just looks like the tar pits are just a natural spawn around the pit itself. Or have you tried mining those?
The smaller ones?
Like the bone structures?
Oh, I think you can mine the bones to get bone fragments, but we already got so many bone fragments.
Yeah, you can mine them.
Okay.
All right. Oh wait. Ew. Ew.
Right.
Okay, Silly, pick a spot, and we'll start digging.
Is this area got a hill, but then we'd need a long trench. I don't know if it's worth it.
Maybe over here. It's lower over here.
Dig a hole here.
Yeah.
Sorry, cloudberries.
Nobody liked you anyway.
Why?
You know, I got a pocket full of them. They give a decent amount of stamina.
Wait, why we already got tar?
Jeez. Well, technically, you know, tar does come from underground.
It's a byproduct of heating up oil.
In oil comes some corpses.
Apparently we found a tar well.
Usually it's by heating up coal inside a chemical apparatus, blah 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 blah. Depending on the temperature of the coal, you get different byproducts. Tar being one. So it is basically just heated coal. Coal sludge.
Okay, I'm gonna see about beginning a trench. I should have made some stamina potions for this trip.
I don't know why, but I now just have a visual image of like a caveman finding a tar pit and just like being like, I wonder what this is, and just sticking his hand in and then freaking out because it's stuck.
I wonder what it tastes like. It dips it in there.
Oh Christ! I was more like he just licks it but not sticking his hand in there. Oh, he's fucked. Oh, that must be a terrifying way to
Okay.
die.
Let's get this trench a little bit deeper before we empty the tar into it. Oh wait, did we already get the tar in there? Was this water?
I think it's tar, but it's like only a little bit.
Oh, yeah, bug mummies. Those are a thing.
Keep digging deeper along the trench. No, not there. I don't want to like start flooding this thing yet because then we're going to end up swimming through the tar while we try to dig. I think this is good, right?
I think so.
Okay.
It's already filling up with something.
Careful not to make the spot at the beginning too deep, otherwise it'll just pool there and build up. It's empty in.
Oh yeah, that is draining way faster than before.
Yep. That's what happens when you plant. It didn't even reach the pit. I think we go a little bit deeper. With that entryway over there. Some more serpent stew in my belly. Still pretty deep. I don't see anything. I don't know if there's any more farmable tar things in there though.
I see some shimmers coming from it.
Yeah, let me dig from on the other side.
Oh yeah, I think I see that one spot there.
Also, is this just me, or do you expect much more stone if you dig straight down like that?
Much more stone. I know there's going to be at some point he just stops digging.
Yeah, but as you see how much you actually remove, you would expect more stone.
Let's see. No, I agree. Let's see. Come on.
I guess there's a lot of dirt that's not like solid enough to make a brick wall out of.
Or maybe most of it turns to gravel. And it's not really useful for crafting.
Maybe height. Yep.
There we go. Oh, we got some big chunks here.
Those are some chunky boys. 15, damn.
And I think that's it.
There's one right over to your right.
To my right.
Up, kind of up. There.
Oh, oh. Okay. Now I think that's everything. Yeah, we did this much more effectively this time.
Because you know how it flows.
All right. How's your weight doing?
Weight is fine. Got 2 inventory slots left.
I'm just gonna drop these rocks. You might be picking up the stuff I'm dropping, by the way.
I was just about to say, Coco, you're basically throwing it at Celia.
It's okay. I need stone for my house.
How much does the tar actually weigh?
100 pounds for a stack.
So it is 2 pounds per piece, which is pretty low.
Now let's see. We're gonna look for. Hopefully we can find one more. At least one more. Is there a new story in this runestone that we haven't read before? Beneath the ground are the halls of the men and women long since gone, ancient tribes who lived in Valheim even before the Allfather turned his eye upon this place. Delve deep to find their treasure, but beware, some amongst them do not yet know they are dead. Alright, so this place existed before Odin decided to start dropping Vikings in here.
Because Odin did not create the plains.
The way you said that indicates that he created everything else, or other places.
Well, he took a lot of credit.
If I remember
Wait.
right, the lore at the start of the game said something about him combining the 9 worlds, but I don't think this was included. So, like, this one still isn't combined.
The thing is, like, we haven't found any dungeons in the plains.
There's like little points of interest. What's this thing?
Be wary of goblins. Nope, I heard their voices. Here they come. Where is one of them?
I'm genuinely trying to think of what the family tree of Norse mythology is again. I do read that Ymir was the first one, but there's no explanation of how it came to be.
I usually get Norse and Greek mythology mixed up. Like, Kronos, was that Greek or was that Norse?
Great.
Kronos was Greek. Yeah. Because Kronos tried to eat one of their own children, his own children, and then the children got out of the belly, and those kids had other kids, and one of those kids was Zeus. Let me think. Ymir.
Yeah, and I got one of the goblin trophies here. Not that we're gonna need them anymore. I don't want to fight that Lich King boss again. We already humiliated him once.
What's this weirdo totem thing?
Oh, that was holding the goblin totem.
It was Ymir was basically the first god. Odin was son of Bestela and Bur. Bur was the son of Buri, and Buri was birthed by some weird cow.
Odin's a cow.
He's a descendant of one. Yeah.
You know Sleipnir? I think it's Sleipnir. Like Odin's horse that has like 6 legs.
Oh, you mean one of the sons of Loki?
Yep. I recently found out that Loki gave birth to that thing.
He also gave birth to Fenrir and Jormungandr.
I think he was actually the father of Odin.
Not the horse. He gave birth to the horse.
Yeah, he was the horse's mother.
And he was also the mother of Fenrir and the father of Jormungandr. Loki is weird. But also not a weird human-like creature. I think it was like Harpy or something. I don't know. Again, Norse mythology is weird.
I think we might have found all the tar pits in this area, so.
Greek. How did the Greek family tree go again?
It was really big. I feel like they have a lot more gods.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I know the story is similar, like with Kronos wanted to kill his children as well. I don't know what it is about the gods wanting to kill their kids.
Greek gods family tree. Okay, where's Kronos?
Half of them are related to each other, so if they want to kill anybody, they're probably committing some kind of, family murder.
Basically from nothingness came, they literally say it, from nothingness came Tartarus, Gaia, Eros, Erebus, and Nyx. Tartarus, underworld, Gaia, Mother Earth, Eros, love and attraction, Erebus, darkness and shadow, and Nyx, night.
That's weak storytelling. So where did they come from?
Nothing. Just chaos. Just pure chaos and nothingness.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
I didn't write this.
I
You
feel
don't
like
see my D&D
I'm
sessions.
just
You know my
making it up as we go
storytelling.
along.
Yeah. Isn't that religion in a nutshell?
I feel like there's other versions of the story where at least Eros and Nyx had parents, and they came later.
I know that how does that one called? The one that's always associated with like booze and just being
Dionysus.
lazy. Dionysus.
Yeah, Bacchus is his Roman name.
Oh, okay.
Dionysus. I do know that basically Dionysus was created because Zeus had an affair with an earthly woman. Big surprise. And
I mean, one could say affair, another could say rape.
well, in the stories, it's literally told that they were quote-unquote dating. And basically, one of the other gods was like, "No, that is not right," and she basically tricked the woman into convincing Zeus to show her
Whoa,
his real form.
Way too many goblins.
You're informed.
Yeah.
I
Basically,
don't have any
tricked
stamina.
her- You're gonna die.
Let's keep across the river. I'll try to shoot them, but I probably won't
What's the
succeed.
diagnosis? There are so many freaking gods. Why? Why?
Because people were bored and wanted stories.
And reasons for that. Yeah, Dionysus was the woman convinced Zeus to show that Zeus would show his real form. She basically disintegrated, but she was also pregnant apparently, and there was a baby on the ground, and the baby was literally sewn onto Zeus' legs, onto one of his legs.
You know, as
To
children
grow.
tend to do.
Yeah, and later he was cut off, and that was Dionysus.
Cilia, why am I on fire?
Because one of the goblins has a torch.
Oh, it was a goblin that did it this time. Okay, okay.
Or I'll switch to my non-fire arrows. That was a good idea anyway.
Hephaestus, Apollo, Hermes, Dionysus.
Don't survive with one hit point.
Also, Greek mythology has this like two weird phases. Because the Greek gods have like two eras. And the gods are different in both ones. Because in the earlier one, Dionysus was more of like the rebirth and celebrating life. In the second one, he was more of like wine and
Damn it.
still celebrating life. But,
Oh, Ventusilia.
Yay!
Kronos and Rios. Oh yeah, Poseidon. The one god that came to life because Kronos' nutsack was thrown into the ocean.
I thought that was Aphrodite.
I think both.
You know, one for the left, one for the right.
Well, I guess Aphrodite was Zeus's. And maybe it was just masturbation.
Yeah, Poseidon was because Kronos' nutsack got thrown in the ocean. Aphrodite was because Zeus masturbated into the ocean. There is a lot of masturbation in Greek mythology. Christ.
And
be honest, though, you've done
Aphrodite
the doing all.
sort of fell in love with, what was his name? The blacksmith, what was his name?
Hephaestus?
Yeah, Festus. But I think it's more Stockholm Syndrome than actual love.
So that was
Well, he
weird.
got very badly disfigured after it was found out.
No, he was thrown, like, after he was born, he was thrown from Mount Olympus and kind of tumbled down the mountain. That's why he's disfigured. I forget why he was thrown. And it was like after he's all disfigured, like he was like the ugliest of gods. And I might be getting this wrong. He kidnapped Aphrodite because he was in love with her, and eventually she fell in love with him. But that just sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
Aphrodite. But, great, Aphrodite. Let's just Google how she came to be actually. Greek goddess of sexual love and beauty, blah 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 blah. The Greek word means foam. What?
Stand by your corpse, Cilia. Do you need me to catch up to you?
No, just wish me luck for avoiding any mosquitoes.
Okay, there's 2 Desquitos along the way. I'll see if I can take care of them.
Huh. Aphrodite was born from the white foam produced by the severed genitals of Uranus. Yeah. Okay, we were both wrong.
Uranus has genitals.
I think there's
Damn it.
I think there's a version where it's Zeus too. It's not like all consistent. Oh, I see a mosquito in the distance.
I was trying to be more sure about that fact, Coco, and then you come along. Lord.
Okay, I took care of the 2 Deathsquitos and a goblin. I think there's 1 goblin left, but he's just kind of chilling at his house.
Greek Titans. Yeah, I'm not
Let's
going
fix
into
that.
the Greek Titans, fuck that.
I have to like
That's
take
it.
a long way around like all these enemies.
Huh.
Get over here. Alright, so should be safe-ish.
Gaia, Atlas, Prometheus, Pan.
Okay.
Alright, you're ready to head back to the boat? Head to the next island?
Sure. Let's go northish and go along the coast, because at least for me, I still got fog of war up there.
Sounds good to me. Do you still have the N-tier buff? Or is that
Yeah.
is it refreshed yet?
This is not refreshed because I used on my way over here.
Okay, so how much tar do you have on your person right now?
12.
Okay. I got 63. We should have some more in the box by the shack, so you go ahead and grab that if you have to wait for it. And then we'll move on, so we have all the tar with us.
We should probably transport it home.
Good idea.
I don't want to like lose it at sea. It's just a foggy spot. Yeah.
And how much closer are we to the belt? Huh, I didn't realize we moved that far away from it. Be a nice surprise if we actually accidentally ran into another tar pit on the way. I hear goblins.
Goblins are not a target.
I would explain where the tar comes from.
Tar pits are actually their poop holes. This is where they go to
That's
poo.
nasty. That also means that they are at higher risk of getting killed by their own shit.
I mean, I guess that's true of humans too.
Yeah. This is our poop doesn't actively attack us.
True.
That would be terrifying. Imagine a plumber coming along with a sword and shield.
Now, this is the medieval times. Plumbers carry shotguns.
Yeah.
Oh, behind you, Celia. It's 2 Deathsquitos.
Yeah. Eh.
Okay, 1 down. Oh, missed that one.
Oh, Bill, dang you. Ow. It's like hitting a baseball.
Do you often get hit in the face by baseballs when you try to swing at it? No wonder you don't play sports. Damn it! At least you're pretty... Well, you took each other out.
And he killed that ratio of 1 to 1.
Well, she's pretty close to the teleporter, at least. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. I didn't actually mark it on my map.
The thing I'm thinking is, with Vikings, they go to Valhalla when they die in a battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean if, in today's day, somebody that follows the religion in all the right ways, in order to go to Valhalla, has to die in battle? But how do you get somebody to kill you?
Well, this war is going on all over the world. Just join any
Yeah, but-
military, militia, or anything and fight. Eventually,
Yeah,
you
but
get killed.
what if you're a 90-year-old man in a hospital bed and you're like bedridden?
I'll be
I think that was a problem the Vikings dealt with. They tried to avoid that scenario.
Yeah,
I just like to see like
at least what I would imagine. Like, and I'm keep in mind I'm going off of like media that I've watched. If you're like super old and if you're a Viking and if you're looking to die in battle, just take a sword in your hand and go out into the forest and wait for some wildlife to kill you.
I just like the idea of like an old man in an hospital and the nurse comes like, okay, here's your battle axe. Another nurse will also come along with a frill later and will kill you. Just very casual.
There's also the concept of suicide by cop.
That does happen a lot.
Do we want to rename this portal or tear it down?
Let me drop off my loot and come back, and then I think we should tear it down.
Oh.
Oh, and be sure to repair your gear.
Also, Coco, what is your opinion on New World?
I'm really curious about it. I'm not going to play it, though. I'm already hooked on Final Fantasy. I don't need another MMO to steal my life away.
I have heard that people are literally just queuing for over 6 hours to get into the game.
Yeah, my nephew is actually really into the game. And when I was playing last night with the family, my younger brother Dracon was telling me that my nephew, his son, has to wait like 9 hours to get into the game. Like, that's how bad the queues are. Like, he'll just like load in like way early in the day, go about his day, and hopefully by evening he's in.
That's bullshit. I also heard that people are like, oh, if you don't want to get kicked for AFK, then just place something on a keyboard key so that you keep walking and you don't get kicked for AFKing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are complaining about that. Somebody was trying to chat that because that's the reason why the queues are so long.
Yeah, I've seen like I forget what streamer I was watching, but he was just going through town and there's like a whole bunch of people just randomly walking into walls.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him for doing that because the queues are so long. You don't want to log out because then you have to go through that again.
Yeah, the queues are so long because people are doing that, and people are doing that because the queues are long. It's a downward spiral. To be honest, with that I think like they should have done like what Blizzard does in like early opening days.
I think what they should have done was allow private servers.
Maybe.
Because you're not paying a monthly cost. It's like you buy it as a one and done. And if they went to like Nitrado or like whatever Wildcard allows private servers like with their games, you'd have a whole ton of people playing on private servers.
Oh yeah. Also, there was one streamer, I forget the name, something Asmo something.
Asmongold? Yeah.
Yeah, he was complaining because when he wanted to play the game, somebody already took his name, and that guy was trying to sell that name to him for a couple of $1,000. And then he came in on a rant that like, there should be like a stream program that you can reserve your name at games, and almost nobody agreed with him.
Well, he comes up with a lot of ideas that streamers should be have privileges that other players don't get, and I kind of understand a lot of his reasoning behind it. Because streamers do kind of advertise the game they're streaming, depending on how big they are. If they're a really big streamer, they're essentially free advertisement for the game.
Yeah, but that does mean if there's a streamer called Cranky Pants, I'm fucked.
Well, that's why you need to start streaming, Cranky Pants. You
No,
need to become that big streamer.
no.
And then I can mooch off your fame.
So that's the reason why you want me to stream.
Hey, I've only ever been honest with you.
I'm sure it's only one of those reasons. I mean, probably the top one, but still.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of reasons, but you know. We don't have to talk about what the order of the reasons. Okay, Celia, so where you at right now?
I'm in my face. Ah.
Waiting on you. What are you working on, Sil?
Coming through the portal. You can see me zooming across the map right now, I bet.
I'll be back in a moment.
Sounds good.
You got an inventory space?
Yes. Thank you. Okay, gonna tear down the portal. Wait, I only get 2 cores?
Yeah, you only need to.
Oh, I thought it was 5.
2 is a weird number, isn't it?
Yeah, everything needs to be in multiples of 5. Otherwise I get upset. Fix up a card. Okay, boat's completely repaired. You wanna drive? Or shall I?
How about you? Because I have trouble even getting into the boat. And that's like the best thing about the longboat. It's got a ladder on both sides.
Yeah.
Do you know when the next update is?
I think the next big update is probably going to be a while.
Or rather, do you know what's going to be in the next update? Because I know that for a while they've been talking about more boats. But I don't know if that's going to plan for the next update.
Let me take a look.
I don't think so.
Cult of the Wolf. That's all that's known. Cult of the Wolf.
I know at some point they took their roadmap down because they were rearranging things. Do you think this river goes all the way to the ocean? Well,
No clue. We're going to find
Well,
out.
you probably do think that. That's really your.
If they took it down, I have no idea what's next.
I know they said they were moving the Mistlands up since their new content development was going slower than they planned, and like I guess that was like a higher priority.
Oh, there might be more tar pits in this area. There's a lot more planes than I expected. Up there goes the ocean. You want to check out these planes over to our left? I see some goblins fighting, I think it's skeletons.
Sure. I think the reason we didn't come this way before is because there was like a goblin village blocking the path.
That does sound familiar.
We originally parked up on that peninsula up there.
Okay, start building a little shack so we can make another portal over here.
Well, we don't want to see if there's even
Well, it looks like there's going to be a lot to explore. And even if there's no tar pits, there's still a chance we're going to get killed by mosquitoes or goblins.
Let's see, we got material for a shack.
We just need a lot of wood. And I see some trees around here.
Got 7.
And I still have like a bunch of wood in my pocket from earlier. So we just need a workbench and just something big enough to put a portal into. We don't need to put the workbench inside the shack.
And technically, we don't need the portal inside the shack either.
I think it needs to be roofed, doesn't it?
No.
The portal does not need to be indoors.
No. It might. The health might be great if it rains on it. I'm not sure.
Well, we won't be around long enough for that. Hopefully not.
Is the workbench too far away?
Here, I just put it down. Wait, did you put a workbench somewhere?
Yeah, I put one over here, but I'll do it.
Hey.
I thought the
What do you
portal
know?
had to be covered.
Let's see. Let me change the name. Tar pit.
Well, I be damned.
Huh. Good to know.
Huh. So I've been making little hovels for them for nothing. Okay.
Nope,
Good to know.
You're not alone there. Alright, time to explore. To adventure!
Like how we have like this dramatic lone tree on the floor here.
Oh, I hear goblins.
The lonely.
They're here to
tree.
protect the tree.
Nice.
Silly, back up, back up.
Oh, we have like no health foods.
Alright. Oh, I need to eat some food. Alright, tree. You have this coming. No, I'm not going to destroy the tree. How are you doing on arrows, by the way? I got 48 left.
I'm a little low on. I've got 55 needle arrows and 23 fire arrows. Good enough for the cars.
What? Goddamn Defskeeto. Behind you. Whew. Home run.
No, it got me in the face.
Oh, okay, never mind. Walk. Free base. Okay, we gotta remember, never let Celia play baseball.
Is that a tar pit over by that stone pillar? I think there is. And it's conveniently at the edge of the hill.
Wait, is that a tar pit? I see fog. I don't know. No, that's a tar pit.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong way, aren't I? Oh no, there it goes. Yeah, I was looking at a different spot.
Pretty goodness.
Do you see any blobs?
Not yet. I see like the smoky effect from one of them.
Okay, are there any loxes nearby?
There's one up the hill way over there. I think there could be a rock. But I think it's a rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
kinda
Coco.
funny.
Yep.
You know that in America, every American state has their weird laws, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that in Arizona it's illegal to hunt whales?
Yep.
And
Don't
in
know why,
desert,
I just know it's
landlocked
illegal.
state.
It's illegal because... Oh, Jesus! Okay, I didn't know there was a locks right there.
Lead it to the tar pit.
That's what I'm trying to do.
He
But,
can't make up his mind on who's going to chase.
As long as we're both walking there, it'll get there.
You were about to say something of like why it was legal?
Okay,
Illegal, I mean.
Yeah, I forgot why it was illegal, but I know it's illegal because at some point it happened. That's the only
Yeah.
reason we got really stupid laws. At some point, it happened, and then the lawmakers are like, okay, we got to make this illegal.
It's like when there is a casino here that has a legit sign that
there
says "No for motor vehicles in the casino." So you know that somebody rode a motorcycle into the casino and was like, "Show me where it's not allowed."
Yep, that's exactly why those kind of laws exist. Lawful evil motherfuckers.
Yeah.
On the other
And
hand,
the
I've
fire is
heard.
wrecking the tar.
On the other hand, I've heard that it's illegal to hunt camels in Arizona.
That's correct.
But then I read an article from somebody who actually checked, and like they interviewed somebody from like the game and fish department who would know those laws, and they're like, we currently have no camel related laws. Maybe
So
it was
something
true.
that was made up on the internet.
Yeah, or it might have been true at one point. They didn't keep track of it. So.
Yeah, Deluxe is almost dead. I'm kind of tempted to try to kill it.
To be honest, because I think in like
Wait till
I
one.
can't believe in the time where they were just still like spreading out in America and basically starting to live in all kinds of places, that they would actually use camels in like the desert parts of Arizona or something.
I heard that they were imported at some point, but I also heard that was the reason for the law, and I don't know if the law ever actually happened, so who knows. It could be part of the myth.
Yeah. I do know that a lot of laws have like a quite clear reason behind it. Like in Hawaii, it's illegal to put quarters in your hair.
I've never heard of that.
It is because a small kid did it and then got stuck, and there was a big lawsuit over it because the parents tried to sue the state. Because there was not somewhere said that you should not put quarters in your hair, even though it's quite logical.
Like I don't
So they
know. I
just
don't know
made
why
it a
this.
law.
I don't know why the state would have been responsible for that. That doesn't make sense.
Because the state makes the coins.
I don't know. Going?
I don't know, it's also, I think it's in California, you're not allowed to put ice cream in your back pocket.
That sounds made up. I really hope that's made up.
It is
There's-
specifically towards an ice cream cone. And
There's
people would
not
put
much
them in
more
back
in this
pockets.
world that I love than putting ice cream in my back pocket.
That was because people actually put ice cream cones in their back pockets in order to try to lead horses away to easier steal them.
I mean, I think the law about, you know, making it illegal to steal horses should still cover that.
Yeah, but if you manage to lead a horse a very long way, and you're like, well, there's nobody else around, this is my horse. Can you prove it? Yeah, I don't have my paperwork with me.
I mean, I didn't know it was somebody else's horse. I thought it was wild.
Yeah, I tried to tame it.
Horses are usually branded.
Are they?
Yeah.
Huh? I actually haven't seen a branded horse. I will be honest.
Yeah, horses get branded here.
Hmm. I wonder where laws in the Netherlands. Seeing what kind of batshit crazy we have banned. I agree.
This was a very convenient hill.
You get the tar being awfully stubborn.
Locking a burglar in your toilet. Wait, what?
Blocking a burglar in your toilet.
Yeah, so if somebody breaks in your home and you lock them in your toilet, you're basically depriving them of their freedom.
You're kidnapping them.
Yeah.
Now there's like weird laws here, like when it comes to like burglary and like defending yourself that people don't understand. That's actually true. Um, like people here are under the assumption that if somebody breaks into your home, it's okay for you to shoot them and kill them, which is not the case.
I think it depends on the state. In some places that actually is allowed.
And depending on the state. In most states that I know of, that I know this law about, is if somebody breaks into your home, if you have the ability to run away, to avoid the force breaking in, then you must get away. If you attack them when you have the ability to get away, then you are in the wrong.
Mandatory emergency drills needed to be tested every month. That's true. First Monday of each month, the alarms go off. Like the air sirens, just test if they're still working. And you get used to it. I have heard about this. You cannot legally marry in the Netherlands unless one of you is Dutch.
Dutch isn't like citizenship, or
Yeah.
So you need to be a Dutch citizen to marry in the Netherlands.
Well, here it says one of them needs to be a citizen. Yeah. I don't know why.
Probably. Do you have like an immigration issue over there?
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
A lot of people from like Morocco and the Middle East are coming over here. Well, a lot.
Really, there's just one more piece here. Just give me this one more piece.
It's illegal to go into a coffee shop if you're under 18. Well,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Yeah. Oh, a coffee shop here is basically like a name for a weed shop.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
If you want to go to a shop to go buy coffee, that is called a cafe.
No. Okay.
A coffee shop is literally just a weed bar.
We got all the tar, Celia.
Yeah.
I got 70 bits of tar.
Yeah.
How much you get?
2.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Let's start looking at her now.
Okay, other words.
Over here is just where we left the boat.
Let's see if we can find another tar pit.
Okay.
And yeah, let's definitely mark on the map where the boat is, because I forgot to do that.
Tenants have incredible protection when renting, that's true. The only reason you can pretty much get kicked out is for not paying rent or literally trashing the place. Or by court order.
I forget the tenant laws, how the tenant laws work over here.
Yeah, but it's not like, oh, the landlord wants you out to renovate the place. They cannot do it here.
Oh, no. Like, if you have a contract, you have to abide by the contract. And there's also the grandfather clause, too. Although I don't know much about the grandfather clause. It has saved our pets before. So, like in the past, in an apartment Silly and I used to live in, they allowed like rats for pets. They allowed some exotic animals, and we had a few rats for pets. And then after some
They had
time,
an exotic animal?
yeah, rats are considered exotic animals. Like non-exotic animals are like dogs, cats, some species of birds. I think hamsters and gerbils. There might be a few others. Everything else is considered exotic. Like ferrets and rats are considered exotic.
Yeah, they don't use the word exotic in a way that makes sense.
So when at one point our apartment got flooded, like there was something broke in the street, and like a pipe broke in the street, and it flooded our apartment, and we had to move out to a new apartment. But we were under new management at the time, and new management didn't allow exotic pets. So when we were trying to go through all the paperwork, and one of the women in the office, she really pissed me off. Like you could tell that she has a fear of rats, because she completely flipped the fuck out when I told her that we have two. Was it two at the time? No, three pet rats. We had three pet rats at a time, and she's like, "You have rats? You have rats in your?" It's like they're pet rats. They're caged animals. And I try to explain it to her as calmly as possible. And she had to go through like 7 phone calls, and like she wanted to kick us out, or kick the rats out at least. But I kept talking to her supervisor about it, and the supervisor found a loophole. We were grandfathered in from our old contract since we signed our initial contract with the previous apartment complex, and we just been renewing. We haven't been signing new contracts. We've just been renewing our contract. We're technically grandfathered in to that old contract. So since the old contract allowed exotic animals, they couldn't do anything about it. That's what she told me, at least. I don't know how much of it was bullshit, because I think she wanted us to focus more on the rat issue as opposed to our apartment got flooded issue.
Yeah. I almost had a mouse in my house. A wild one. I had my back door open to just basically air them in, and I was like, I'm gonna close this door, and literally the mouse was standing on both front feet, just basically just looking and sniffing about, and I was like, I was just standing there with a look of like, don't you dare. Eventually I just reached towards one of my chairs and grabbed a pillow and just threw that at it. And then I saw it run away, and I was like, good.
Yeah, we captured a mouse in our apartment once, like our old apartment.
Like our old apartment. This is the one that you used to live in with your girlfriends with, right?
Yeah, I think so. And I took it to the park to release it.
Now this is when I first found out Celia really liked rats, because at the time I was of the mindset that rats can't be pets; they're just vermin. So
No, they're quite smart animals. So,
yeah, it's like at the time, like I didn't recognize that. And did we already we already dug this? Or wait, this is where we.
This is one where we just came from. We kind of like went in a circle on this.
Yeah,
I was
we
just
did.
about to say, isn't that the one which is just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, at the time, like this was how many years ago was this? This is like 12 years ago, maybe.
in the ancient times?
Yeah. So yeah, like I wasn't used to the idea. It's like back then I was like, no, rats are vermin. So when we found out we had a rat in an apartment, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy some mouse traps. Celia flipped the fuck out at me. It's like, how dare you? Blah blah. And so I was just gonna, do what did I do? What did I do wrong? What happened? So, and then she told me like she loves the rats and doesn't want to hurt the rats. It's like really, but they're rats. Yeah, that was my thought process. Like, but they're rats. So she looked up a humane way to capture the rat. Well, it's actually kind of smart. We knew it was in somewhere in the kitchen. Like we will hear it in the kitchen at night on the counters. So we got a long paper towel roll. We kind of like leaned it on the edge of the counter. Like we put some cups beside it to help balance it. So like it's halfway off the counter, and we put a marshmallow on one end. What?
Raisin.
Was it a raisin?
Don't give marshmallow to mice.
I could have swore it was a marshmallow. Okay, well we put a treat on the end of the paper roll, and we put a trash can underneath it. So in the middle of the night, we hear I see some blobs jumping around and a new tar pit. Yeah, we hear something drop into the garbage can. Willie's like, we caught the rat, and Celia's like looking at it, and she's like, oh look, he's terrified.
To be honest, you would too if you fell several feet into a garbage can.
Wait,
The only thing you had was a marshmallow.
it's like all I have is this really unhealthy snack. How dare you give this to me?
A bit of keto.
No.
No, I would probably use one of those troop waffles to lure you in, seeing how fast Dogos went.
All right, Celia, I found the tar pit. Where are you at?
I'm headed your way.
Nice.
It's near Goblin Village.
I do remember how my grandpa was like this stereotypically like old badass. And I remember one day I was working in the workshop and I was like, I'm just gonna watch what he's doing. There was a rat under his workbench. And without saying anything, he just quickly grabbed it by the scruff of his neck, looked at it and was like, okay, you're going outside. And just basically tossed it into the bushes. And I was like, how the fuck did you do that? Without a second's thought, just immediately grabbed it by the scruff of its neck.
That's probably the safest way to handle any animal, really.
Yeah, but also that is a guy that had like a little tin can of gunpowder too, in case he had like a cut on his arm. He would just pour that in there and cauterize the wound. Just not giving a shit.
Just like Rambo style.
Yeah.
Oh, we should
There's also a
take
guy
out-
that has fought in the war and had zero shits.
What was that, Celia?
we should. I belatedly remember the potions we made.
Behind you! Oh.
The sigh.
To be honest, you should maybe have gotten her more warning than 1 second.
Well, I warned her the moment I saw it. Look at that belly filled with Celia blood. Get over here, mosquito.
I'm gonna go AFK for a smidge.
She's tilting.
To be honest, that is what those mosquitoes do to you. Let's be honest.
They're so frustrating to deal with, yeah. Where did Blob... I think she killed that blob before she popped.
I'm just thinking, what is the most annoying enemy you ever encountered in a game?
In any game, the
any
Medusa's
game.
head in Castlevania.
Oh, those who would just fly off screen suddenly and attack you.
No, they'll like they fly in a wave pattern.
Yeah.
That's the
remember
first
those.
thing that comes to mind when I think of annoying creatures in video games. The Medusa heads.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's the tar pit?
Because, well, the mosquitoes are high up there, I can say that.
They did nerf the Desquitos a lot, though.
Mm.
Like before, you could be like in like have like 200 health, and like in the highest armor, and they'll take you down to like 5 health. Now it's not as bad, but Celia was already at low health when that Desquito showed up.
Yeah, but those two take a big chunk out of your health. To be
No,
honest.
I mean they still hurt. Yeah. What was that? See, I only have 2 health potions left. I see at least one more blob over there. Nope, there goes the second one. So we got at least 2 blobs to deal with. And we got kids screaming outside.
Just where are the good old days where you can just grab your belt and just start hitting?
Doesn't even have to be your child.
Eh.
This fill like a sock full of oranges. That way it doesn't
What
leave
orange?
bruises.
Do I look like a healthy person to you? Fucking batteries. That's your.
No, I don't know if like I forget where I heard that joke from. Actually, I think it was a Simpsons joke.
Yeah.
Just put just bait him with a sock full of oranges so you don't leave bruises. Where's the blob go? Well, there you go. Get over here. Got 29
I do
arrows
remember.
left.
I do remember in the lower school that we had a guy that thought it was funny to bring a sock with a bar of soap.
Oh,
And just sometimes started swinging it.
those
Well,
hurt.
to be honest,
That hurts.
yeah, to be honest, one day it went wrong and he smacked himself in the own face
Good.
and lost 4 of his front teeth.
He deserves that.
Yeah, nobody went to the teachers when he was crying. Everybody was just standing there watching like, ha ha! And after that, he never brought the thing ever again.
He never used soap until that, after that.
Ugh.
He became the smelly kid.
I don't know, 2 months later I went to a different school. So, could very well be.
Okay, wait. Wait, this... Okay, I killed... How many blobs are in this spot? Okay, there must have been at least 5, because... I killed
Valheim.
3. Now there's still 2 left. I don't know if there's any more after this. And I'm running away.
And I did read something about that they will spawn up to max of 5.
Okay. Damn it! I might be dying soon.
Drop by growth, blah blah blah. Spawning. Growth can spawn in
Damn it,
groups of
skeleton!
5.
Leave me alone!
Yeah, they can spawn in groups of 5. After the 5 are killed, 2 will spawn at each hour.
Okay, I can run. I got rid of the tarp debuff. And the skeleton is still alive. How are they missing that skeleton? He's like right in the crosshairs of those guys. Okay, well, okay. Maybe Cranky was right about the blunt damage.
Yeah?
I used my giant hammer, like, because I swore last time I used this giant hammer, it did like nothing to them. This time I
Maybe you
completely
missed.
wrecked them. How did you miss with this? I know he was
I
in the
don't know.
shockwave. I gotta go back to the tapes. I gotta see exactly what happened last time I used it.
Maybe the shockwave doesn't count as blunt.
Sorry, I just realized I poured coffee creamer in my soda.
What?
No, where did it go?
All I heard
She,
in the background was Celia yelling like sorry and something about coffee creamer.
she started like laughing to the point where she was like, you know, doing this nasally weird thing. She poured herself some soda, but then in her brain, like it's kind of switched. Like, no, that's not soda, that's coffee. You should put some creamer in that. And then she's like, good idea, brain. And then she puts creamer in there. It's
yes.
like, oh, why is it so fizzy? Wait, that's not coffee. And her brain's like,
That sounds like my brain every morning. The bastard.
I mean, give it a shot. Maybe it tastes good. Like I heard people put milk in their soda.
I just tried it.
What?
If it were for the fact that there's chocolate creamer in it.
Ooh, stamina drain is so much worse now after that update.
Yeah. Christ. I hate this part of my brain now. I genuinely want to try soda with coffee creamer now. Just so that I can say I have tried it.
Well, what's stopping you from saying that now?
Because I don't have coffee creamer.
I mean, I could say it like, I had coffee creamer in my soda before. I mean, it's a lie, but I could say it. And
Yeah,
and
but I'd like to
I'll
say
not
that it-
suffer the wrath of, you know, actually drinking it.
Yeah, but at least I know that what I'm saying will be true.
Yeah, I don't mind living a lie. I'm a streamer. Isn't going to be a great French, but it should work, hopefully. Yeah, Silly should be back any second now. There she goes.
It would be funny if she did it again.
Celia. Thought I heard her put on her headset.
I normally hear like a slight static crackle before.
Am I going in the right direction? Or did I miss the tar pit? I think I might have missed the tar pit. Nope, nope. This is right-ish. Here she is.
Yeah.
Silly, you're there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now I'm working on a trench for the tar pit.
Oh, how is the soda with the coffee creamer?
Was it everything you dreamed it to be?
I didn't like it. I poured it out.
Oh, you didn't like it? You loved it! No.
I highly doubt it.
Like, if it had been, like, regular coffee creamer or maybe vanilla, then it might have been okay, but it's, like, chocolate caramel. And, like, the soda is... I keep forgetting to look at the bottle. I think I accidentally bought the knockoff Dr. Pepper when I was aiming for the knockoff Cherry Coke. Those the two...
What? But Dr. Pepper already tastes like knockoff Cherry Coke.
No, they're totally different.
When it comes to soda, I kind of trust her instincts. She's a soda addict.
Well, the only experience I had with Dr. Pepper was literally a few weeks ago, and it just tasted like watered down Cherry Coke.
Oh, it's terrible, regardless.
Yeah. I like Cherry Cola. I like the store brand we have here that actually tastes like, oh, you can actually taste this fucking cherries. With the Coca-Cola variant, no thank you.
I always feel like Dr. Pepper has like a pretty distinct and strong flavor.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether you like it or not. So surprising to hear it called watered down anything.
Because, I don't know, maybe because it is the European version, so to say. Because I took a taste and it immediately faded away. And I'm like, The one thing I do know that just is terrible, and a lot of Americans give me shit for it, is I don't like root beer.
I don't like root beer either. I don't like soda in
Because root beer tastes like cough medicine. And apparently your cough medicine is just pure sugar and cherry flavoring.
Okay, Silly, my pick broke, so you need to finish this up.
Okay, where do I put it? Oh, here.
I'm carrying too much. Oh, I have all these rocks in my pocket.
That's it.
So after today, we might have enough tar to make one ceiling.
How much does it cost? Let me check. Let's see. One roof piece takes 1 tar. Not too bad.
It depends on.
Build a fucking empire.
I am building pretty big. Okay.
Yep. I was worried it might be like several tars per piece. But that does not appear to be the case.
We need to drain it a little bit more so. Maybe do a tiny trench in a different direction.
Let me see if I can cultivate the ground grower.
All right. Let's see.
It works better with a hoe, but we should totally bring a hoe next time.
Well, I got a hoe.
Oh. So what Caramel taught me was like it tends to like move the ground toward where you're at. So like go downhill from it.
Well, now I just need you to pick these up because I'm full up.
No.
I got 164.
There's one little tar puddle here. Gosh dang it. Here, let me.
I know
How
adorable,
about now?
to be honest.
Wait, it's buried underneath the ground now.
But
I think I got it. That worked
What?
somehow.
No, wait, there's still some sparkles.
what if you actually mine it now? Is the tar still
Nope,
There.
I got it.
Wait, can you actually just cover up the tar pit and it will all float?
It won't float.
Because like that didn't float. Like that was like underneath the ground, and we needed to try to like manipulate it just so she could pick it up.
Yeah, I did have that before in one of our previous tar pits. Like if it's a little bit underneath the ground, you can pick it up. So for getting like the last stuff that has like an inch of tar left, that might be useful.
Okay, let's head back and drop off what we got. I think we have plenty. Oh, Mosquito.
I like how we ended up like almost right across the river from our shack.
I was wondering what that was in the distance. Wow.
Granted, it's a pretty big river, so.
We should have just left the portal over there.
Yeah, but then when I died, I'd have to swim the river, so.
Yeah, we'll build up your swimming. Your stats got downgraded, so you need to bring them back up.
Okay, fine, I'll swim to the boat.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I need to work on my swimming too. It's probably in the negatives at this point of how many deaths we got. I'm just worried it's like randomly to my right, Silly's just gonna pop into a tombstone.
Okay, I'm out of stamina. I'm gonna stand. I feel like I should be getting some kind of strength buff for walking in water. Just...
But-
Like, not walking on the water, but like in the water, you know?
Or walking
Like
through the water.
chest deep. Like at pretty close to a normal walking speed. Like, isn't that...
Maybe like it should help improve your sprinting or something.
Yeah.
Or that you level it up faster or something.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I thought like, oh, you get like a strength buff while you're in the water. I was like, that doesn't make sense. It would make sense that, for example, the tar effect that you get goes away faster if you're wet.
I don't know. I think water doesn't really wash off tar. I think it just kind of like... I don't think it has any effect on tar. I mean, in real life, at least.
To be
Is
honest, in real life, tar isn't alive, so.
Yeah, this tar is way worse. Wait, what am I doing swimming in this armor? Hold up.
I figured you were swimming in your armor because you didn't want to get mosquitoed as soon as you stepped out.
I mean, we're just chilling out in the water. Nah, that's much better.
Finally! Only going up.
Ah, my swimming finally went up to 11. That's so pathetic.
Apparently I picked up a... Which one was it?
Probably some black iron from those goblins.
Yeah.
So where have you been storing your tar, Celia?
In one of the boxes in what was originally my house before I added like a bunch more house onto it.
Oh, that box.
Yeah, the one closest to the door.
Okay, if you guys need any extra tar, if you just go to the Choppy port, it's going to be in the cart. That's like right in front of the portal. I currently have 100, 200, 300, 331 bits of tar in there.
Wonder how much tar I have. I'll check in a second.
Yeah, so Celia, definitely come here and take some tar if you need. And I'm sure you're going to need. See, I got to repair my stuff. What else am I gonna grab while I was here? Oh, right, I got some locksmeat. Let me cook that up. Is there any ingredients that you could do with locksmeat aside from just cooking on the
You can make
fire?
you can make a locksmeat pie, but since the update, I think you need a stove for that. Like you can cook the unbaked pie on the cauldron, but then you need to bake it.
Yeah, I don't have a stove. How do you make a stove?
Make it pretty similar to a smelting kiln.
Looking for the recipe. Up, is it? Yes, stone oven.
Oh, it's not iron.
Well done.
15 iron, 20 stone, 4 Certling cores. Can I? Is there a spot I could put this thing inside my tavern? My tavern might be a little bit too cramped. I might need a
Did you guys know that the Tetris blocks have names?
I think I vaguely recall hearing that, but I don't know
Yeah.
what these names are.
With the original Nintendo system, you got this little booklet with it, and it actually has names.
Oh, that like character introductions.
Yeah. You have Orange Ricky and Blue Ricky, which are basically the L and reverse L. You have Cleveland Z and Rhode Island Z. The line block is called Hero. The T block is called Tiwi,
Kiwi?
and the big block is called Smash Boy. And I must say, the name Hero for the line block is very accurate.
Let's see, I need stone. Do I not store any stone?
You probably used it all on your base.
Yeah, I might have used it all up. Gonna need to gather some stone to make that oven. I'm gonna make the oven in Dragon Roost.
And I have some spare stone if you want. They're next to my beehives in the.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Dragon Roost C because I need to get the iron over there anyway. Oh no, my bonfires are out, and there's a drake right here.
I got bonfires and go out.
It takes a really long time for the bonfires to go out.
It works on the fuel system.
Got him. Get out of here. Alright, let's see. To start, gonna need some more. That's 10. Where's my iron? Do I not have iron here? Oh, I don't
Dun,
have
dun, dun.
Yeah, I'll figure this out some other time. I always store my meat here. Hey, got a whole bunch more potions here. Forget I was storing up so many potions here. I'll put these here too. Alright, I think this is... Like, I'm getting the munchies a bit. We got some food to cook up, and we got plenty of tar right now. Cranky, if you log in and if you need tar to build anything in your house, feel free to head over to my place, pick it up from the cart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to be getting some more throughout the week. So don't worry about, this taking what you need. Same with you, Celia.
I just hope that Valheim is fixed pretty quickly. I will be honest.
Are you still validated?
It is like it validates all the way, and then it says like, "Oh, something went wrong," and it starts over again.
Maybe you need to restart
I had the
Steam.
same thing with Remnant, to be honest,
Have you restarted Steam?
multiple times.
I mean, that really sucks.
Yeah, for the same thing, there is like an update of like 5 megabytes tomorrow, and suddenly it's fixed. Who knows? Who knows?
Alright, well, we're going to call the stream there. We got plenty of tar so far. And I'm looking forward to see what we build next week. We're going to be building throughout the week when I'm not playing Final Fantasy, which is most of the time. I'm really advancing through the storyline of that one. And I'm really worried about the next dungeon I gotta run.
I will send my brother a message asking if he maybe made an account or something, because damn.
Wait, who sent a message? What?
Oh, did I send my brother a message to ask like, hey, did you happen to use my Square Enix account to play Final Fantasy or something? Because those are some levels, and it would be weird if I didn't play them.
Wait, I just saw this video you just put up. Hold up, let me.
Of the
I guess I'll just die then.
yeah,
Yeah, let's play this on stream.
those are.
That's just a picture. There we go. God damn!
I told you.
I mean,
It's not over exaggerated that it's like 100.
How did this happen?
I have no idea.
His game is lagging. There's so many of them. And more keep coming.
Yeah, and suddenly he just gets overwhelmed, and well, I guess I just die.
Did he try to like make one of those automated stone and wood farms by building a trench around the spawners and filling it with stone hearths?
Maybe.
I think he is probably just using dev commands to keep spawning more and more in.
And it just went wrong.
Okay, and what's this picture you just put up here? Whoa, Canada, someone needs to turn down the sass level. Let's see. If this was another country, we'd have to tell you that this coffee may be hot. Good thing this is Canada. I love that.
Such passive aggressiveness.
Well, it is absolutely stupid that you could sue over hot coffee here in the States.
Yeah, but there's also nothing saying that you can't.
It's like, we gotta put warnings because people will spill coffee themselves, get burned. And I actually went to school with a guy that, this is in Collins College. Like, now he did have burns on his face. Like scar burns on his face. Because of hot potatoes, hot mashed potatoes. Apparently, he went to a drive-thru with his brother. His brother was driving. They ordered something, I think it was from KFC. And there was like some really hot mashed potatoes in there. They grabbed it, I think, I forget whose fault this was, but the mashed potatoes spilled. Landed on his brother's hands, and his brother freaked out and threw the mashed potatoes in his face. And they both got burned, and they sued KFC and got a bunch of money.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I thought it was kind of sus when he said like his brother freaked out and threw the mashed potatoes in his face.
I think it was like a reflex.
Well, like I can understand a reflex, get it off me, but if like think of the motion you would have to do with your hands to fling it to somebody sitting in shotgun seat next to you to throw it into their face. That doesn't really seem like a reflex thing. It's like I'm thinking like if I get burned, I kind of like fling it something in front of me.
Oh, maybe straight up.
Yeah, straight up in front of me, but at an angle to my right. Something about it just seemed really sus.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm thinking about it like, okay, like if when Silly and I would get drive-through, like any of the mashed potatoes, it'll be in a cup in a container. Okay, I can understand the container like spilling over, but it's also in a bag. How badly was this transfer from the KFC to the car that all of this would just spill out like that in a manner that would cause this kind of damage? I don't know. Like I said, it's
To be honest, if the boy was sitting in front of him, that would be a completely different story. If I'm honest, that is more believable.
yeah. I mean, if he was sitting on his brother's lap at the time.
Very close family.
And then there's also that one guy that sued. He tried to sue McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's for making him fat. His argument was the food was too good and delicious that that he was forced to eat so much that he got fat.
I'm logging out now.
I think he won.
Anyway,
Yeah. So on that note, yeah, tomorrow D&D, probably going to be a cogent game, probably going to be the mercenary campaign. We'll see who shows up. Right now, Sil and I are going to cook some food, watch some anime, and Cranky, you take care. Thanks for showing up, bud. Later, everyone.
okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.